Welcome to Pitch Analysis. Oh boy, how it go now, guys? How the weekend go be now?
Yeah.
I just say one clash day for weekend. They call the clash of the titles. Titan, City and I don't even know. Now useless people just one place. No vex. It slipped out of my mouth. No vex.
Three bullets. Anybody will use metro like that.
Do you understand? You know, say City and Man U won't play this weekend, and the match won't analyze like this. For here we get one of our own. We'll be City fans, so we go see point of view, and we know where we go carry the talk go. We're not ready for talk. Oh. So start with you, Fabulous D. As a City fan, where you be? With Omar Mahmoud joining City's injury list, do you think Pep will have to tweak his system, or does City squad depth make it almost irrelevant? What do you see to that?
Oh man, this is a big headache for Man City right now.
Okay.
First and foremost, let me say this is in 197th derby between these two teams. You understand? And as it stands now, I think Man United has won about 80 of this derby.
Okay.
And City with 55 draws and City win the rest. Alright, so this is a very big clash as it stands right now. And Pep Guardiola has a point to prove. Because this guy beat him before he come Premier League. That's talking about Amorim. And when the guy still enter Premier League, he still beat Pep Guardiola. So this match is like time for Pep to redeem himself. So this Omar Mamouche, coming to your question now, is going to affect this team.
Okay.
Truth be told, enough players there on this injury list. Enough. Silvio, the injury list. Alright, even though we are saying go play, but this guy is not fully fit. Alright, Phil Foden did this injury list. You understand? Kovacic is also injured. Alright, Valdo, they injured. O'Reilly, see these guys here. Even if anyone,
do you know what they say? The only person who they injured is Guardiola. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Even if any one of them will play, you understand? These guys will play. They will play, but not be to their full potential.
Okay.
All right. So this is a big blow. It's a big blow for Man City right now. Etihad, Batua. That's where we deal with people. We deal with teams. So and Man United will not be an exception.
That was audacious. Let me come back to you, Sean. How you see Amorim set up? So if you say go head to head with this City, I mean go one step back, call it launch them with counter attack. How you see the game?
At the same way we don't see him since all this time.
How would you see him? Let me know. I don't even get you like this.
My reminder, people say this guy, like they said, before coming to the Premier League, he don't play massively for Champions League, and if I'm not mistaken, about 4-1 in that match.
He collect.
He beat Man City.
He collect.
He destroyed them.
Okay.
Small team.
Okay.
So yes, then he came in January. And still played against Man City, a Man City that was challenging for the title against a Manchester United, who was about
exclusive relegation.
So he still came and defeated Man City. He collect. So this guy, I think his own tactics is like an antidote for Pep's supremacy and whatever it is he thinks he has. So the fact that Pep is so dominant in terms of possession, this and that, Amorim is very comfortable, absorbing that pressure, using the low block, and then whenever his players get on the ball, uses that Amad Diallo on the flank very well. So that boy is the boy he unleashes against any side who feel like they can use the ball really well. So I think his tactical setup is going to be on point yet again.
So if I could get you right, you make me understand, say, even that time where Pep dey in highest, he dey collect.
Woto.
Talking about way come dey in lowest.
No, be small. They beat them. I don't understand when he dey highest. Because last season everybody knows that City were very poor.
Okay.
And everything with this guy when they claim say do, he did them last season. And that was at our lowest. So okay. I don't understand when he was highest they talk about. Last season was our worst season
when he was highest. Even the coach that sack, when the coach say no good, he still was top of us. I think they had beat.
What is this man?
Guardiola in an FA Cup.
Yes, before the FA Cup final. Why before the FA Cup final?
After us, before even that FA Cup final, we don't meet for FA Cup final before we beat them.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But even before that, in the league, how many times they collect? We beat them home and away.
Okay.
So this thing no be even argument. Last season we were very poor, and I accept it. We were very, very sure as it start right now, we never even recover.
I was about to say the same thing. You guys are not better this season.
Yes, we never recover. We never recover.
Now when I go chopper.
We never recover.
Now when I go chopper for this one.
We never recover.
Nice one, eh? So Fabulous V,
Yes.
this one na to you. For derbies like this, we don't know say na person wey dey win midfield, then they decide match. So for this question, I want to ask you. So you feel say you dey bank on this City midfield possession wey dem dey always carry, or you feel say man you get some kind way they change am for them for this game? Wetin you feel for this?
Well, to be honest with you, the truth of the matter is, if you are playing a City side, all you need to do is to counter attack them. That's the only way to beat City. If you want to rub muscle with them for midfield, they will always beat you. All right, they are so good with the ball. They have good players.
So you are banking on City's midfield
in terms of midfield, but the problem is United know they use midfield.
But this is my quality though. Like
okay, United is not using the midfield. United play through the flanks.
You say they are losing the quality, right?
They're losing the quality now.
Yes, we are not there. No,
it's diluted now.
No, we are not there.
It's no longer concentrated.
We are not there because some of the guys or the guys that used to run things for us, they no longer did the club again. Most of them each don't catch up with them players like Kevin De Bruyne. Understand? But I'm saying most times teams struggle to dominate the midfield. And in Man U case, Man U usually play from the flank. You understand? And they cross the ball and before you know. But if you must beat City, this is one short secret about City. You must counter attack. You must know when to counter attack.
In terms of ball position, yeah, I think we can see Man U's rapid improvement in position, trying to keep the ball. When they played against Arsenal, we saw this. If you can dispossess Arsenal, who are the kings of possession currently in the Premier League, then you can dispossess anything. They dispossessed Arsenal. They had more ball possession than Arsenal in the opening game. Same against Fulham. Do you understand? So coming up against City, it might be a bit different because every game has its own strategy.
Yeah.
To be honest,
yeah.
But I don't think that is a determining factor for Man City to
So what you're trying to make us understand now is Man City doesn't have that touch in the midfield that they will say we are banking on City's midfield dominance.
Listen, I tell you what.
I'm listening.
There's an absence of quality there. The links, the people who make the transitions from midfield to attack, they're no longer there except from Rodri. You look at the likes of Gundogan, you look at the likes of Kevin De Bruyne. These are players that were so pivotal. They held the midfield. And he no longer uses players like Bernardo Silva, who is also there, who can.
I'll tell you one thing for sure: Bernardo Silva is going to start that match. But I'm even wondering why they have not sold that guy. For me, that guy is a very right. I have a very big problem with Bernardo Silva, and I'm sorry to say this because in time past we don't see him. Severally, Bernardo Silva has this thing of going back with the ball. Attack, bros, attack. You're going to go back with the ball. That's not what we need. You see, that's why I love. Yes, that's why.
It's probably playing to the coach's style.
No. That's no. Pep Guardiola no go tell you say make you go back with the ball.
That means with this your still the point and now we don't bank on City midfield.
No, there's Raja now. There's Tijani. So we have. It's just that the truth of the matter, you cannot compare this quality to the quality we would get years to years. Yes, I agree. But I'm telling you, even with that, even though to be honest with you as a City fan now, I don't know which City side won't turn up on Sunday. But if the City side where I see for that first match turn up, we will beat United. All right. But I know they sure because we they blow hot and cold. They blow hot and cold.
So we observe say lately this Man U defense it dey leak like pipe wey burst. You know the point now. It dey leak anyhow. So for derbies like this, say we won't bank on the derby psychology. Or if you say Man U fit cope with this Haaland attack, with this their leakage, you think they fit cope with Haaland attack?
When you say Haaland attack, first of all, before I go to the leakages in defense, Haaland is not. He's not a complete forward.
What do you mean by
that? Poacher.
Okay.
A complete forward is an attacker that can do everything. He can come back and fight for the balls. He can dribble, take on players. Haaland needs people to create for him, and then he finishes. Haaland cannot, give you some nice cheeky passes. He's not creative.
Oga, we don't buy the guy to give pass. We buy the guy to put ball.
So are you saying Haaland is not a threat to Man U's defense?
Are you kidding me?
Well, I won't say Haaland makes the entire City attack now. You understand?
Okay.
Haaland is the main striker, yes.
Yeah.
But he needs creativity. He needs people to create for him. And right now, City are lacking so much.
If I'm to get you right, you're defining Haaland as a player that doesn't have that creative factor. And this is whom
not just that.
This is whom you've known him to be. And he has made a name for himself with this criteria you listed.
Yes.
With that fierce and all of that factor.
If he does not have that coming in from other players, from the flanks or from the center of the park, that bond he had with KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, you understand? He can't get it anywhere else. So he's not going to be, banging in goals like he used to get.
This guy, let's KDB, they for a national team win this cup.
He has other guys.
You know this guy scored 5 goals. I don't understand.
I have to be Odegaard on Sunday.
KDB, now you say Odegaard. I don't understand Odegaard. Okay. What do you mean by Odegaard?
Odegaard is in Norway.
Okay, so because of Odegaard, that's why he scored 5 goals.
It's possible. Who did he play against?
I don't understand. This guy has the numbers. The numbers speak for himself.
What he's trying to say is
no, he does not have anything to say because a striker's job is to put the ball inside the net. I don't care how he does it. Put the ball in the net. But he concern me with pass. I don't buy you come pass ball. I buy you to score goals. And so far, this guy is scoring goals, and now you're not telling me he's not a passer. I don't buy you. That's why we have midfield. Everybody getting job for field. All right, midfielders work now to pass ball. Striker work now to score goals.
If I know the put words for him mouth, what's me I try to get for what in talk we say. If this guy don't get some kind of supply and all of that,
okay, no player where they play ball, we don't need supply. Only you know play.
No players there now. We don't.
Wait.
Like which player?
Wait.
No, they did now.
No, mention the player.
On top of your head, you go pick
I don't know on top of my head.
Let's forget about the blockage in supply. Haaland is not like the normal kind of strikers.
Who's the normal striker?
Lewandowski is there. Suarez is there.
Lewandowski is there.
Benzema is there.
Like Kane is there.
No. Wait, Harry they go pick ball from defense, go score.
So that they pick up outside.
See, you know what I feel? You know what I feel? And this thing don't eat deep. You understand? Once you just don't have this likeness for a player, you just find a way. If Haaland plays a match and he no get any touch, get 2 goals, it's more important than having 1 million touch and no goal.
That one day.
So what if you talk?
That one day.
And there's no striker that have 1 million touch and not have a goal.
A good striker.
A very good striker.
You can't tell me.
You know
plenty.
Go and bring him.
Even you go play for.
Who was the best president? Who was the best
How can you not rate the guys who are?
No, we can't now. Now we can't rate him where we are calling those strikers we mentioned earlier. No, where we're listening to those strikers we mentioned earlier, we can't.
Oh, he's just beside the likes of Suarez, Benzema, Lewandowski. He's just who is he?
Are you kidding me?
He said what he said, and I support him.
You feel it? You get yourself.
Exactly. Also entitled to your opinion. As I was saying, there's no more supply for Haaland, and I don't think he can get up to the number of goals he was getting, breaking records.
I guess
he will not get that. No, with Johnny Rangers and Ryan Cherky.
So in all of this, you're saying Haaland is not a threat to United's defense.
I'm not downplaying his quality. If the creativity can come in for him, fine. He's a good finisher of the ball.
All score.
I'm not done. I wasn't done with the question.
Okay, let's hear you.
So about the leakages in defense, it's not an issue. Even since they have leakages in the back, at the back rather, then they're considering goals right now. The last 2 games they considered 4 goals. Despite the fact that they didn't consider against Wolves, we can understand that. But against Tottenham, 2 goals. Against Brighton, 2 goals. 2 goals, and they were so unnecessary. So if teams are outscoring Man City now, then I think instead of us looking at United, flaws and all of that, let's also look at Man City's weaknesses as well and how they can be exploited.
Because we know Man City to be that team where they get good home record, and with that their home record, and we know say derbies they get their own psychology and all of it. So say we won't bank on City good home record form, or if you say derby go bring your own vibe and all of that, say the match will be pack up and no strong pass go winner.
Well, I think a little bit in between. Yes,
Okay.
a little bit in between. All right, but one thing I know for sure is that when it comes to derby match, who needs this game pass?
I don't know this ago.
So yeah, I'll give you a very good example.
Okay.
Last season, United was bruised, battered, like you understand. And even in that state, they still beat Man City.
Man City wasn't in a good form as well.
Yeah, but you cannot compare third position and what 15. I'm saying no matter how bad we were last season, we were not as bad as Man U. Okay, that's the point I'm trying to make. We're not as bad as Man U, and yet we lost to Man U.
When we're talking about,
now another good example of how this team, no derby, don't have this team to play. When we played the FA Cup 2 seasons ago, we won the Premier League, okay, and we're in high spirit. As a matter of fact, bookmakers, everybody has given it to Man City. We're supposed to just go there and collect the cup. But what happened? We went there and we were trashed.
So what I was trying to say is that, according to what he's saying, there are some forms. You understand? When we talk about form in football, we're talking about your winning streak.
Winning streaks.
We're not talking about you lose, you draw, you lose, you win, you lose. That is not form. The form is so inconsistent.
And mind you, this form on this question is the derby form. Oh.
Is it derby form?
Is the derby form?
Good. So when you talk about derby form, at some point, Man U were a dominant side in this match, in this fixture. Then when there was that, takeover, Man City became a force as well to reckon with. Not really even dominant. When then from 07 to 2012, they began to compete. Then when we had the likes of Mancini coming, Pellegrini coming, it was a different ballgame entirely. Then City were even considered in the derby. At some years back, it was not big.
No City derby.
It was a derby, but it was not big. You understand? So now you come to say, according to what you said, you said it is derby form. You're not coming to say, Man City have a good form, or the form doesn't really matter. It does. And why is it? Anytime there's a Manchester derby, to be honest, between you and me, Manchester United will always be up there before Man City.
Lastly, on you, if you had to put your neck on the line, who do you think will score first? And whoever scores first, will it completely change the script of the game?
To be honest, I'm not speaking from a point of sentiment or anything, but for some reason, I think Manchester United will score first.
Okay.
Yes.
And how do you think that will affect the game going forward?
Well, I don't think it's going to be a determining factor in the game. But I mean, whoever scores first always has that advantage you get. So I think Man U will try and go in for the advantage early. To be honest, I don't see a free-flowing game. I don't see a high-scoring game. Understand? Because I think Man United will really want to defend against City. It's just going to be like that. Man U Arsenal game, the first game of the season. So I feel like Man U will score first, and it won't affect much of the game. And I think the first goal will come in the second half. The second half.
That's nice. That's nice.
A goalless halftime.
That's a huge one. So going with what you guys have said, it's been a heated one here, and I'd like to have the last one for you guys. The prediction. So let me go with the City man, Fabulous D. What do you predict of your match with Manchester United on Sunday?
I honestly, this is going to be difficult. Let me say a 2-1 win.
For who?
For City, of course. Man City is in Abina. I cannot predict against my team.
Okay, based on bias.
Yes, if you call it bias, yes.
Okay. So to you, Sheo, what do you think would win that match?
I still have so much respect for City and the fact that they've always pushed my team and they've dominated for some years now. I just go with a 1-1 draw. But Man U will score first.
That's a great one. And I think on my own end, I go with a Sheo. I am predicting that match a 1-1 draw also. So you get it right, 2-1 in favor of Man City, 1-1 draw, 1-1 draw. You had it here first. And if you're out there watching us, we want you to go to the comment section now and make your own prediction.
That's
and
right.
On Monday, we'll come back here to reanalyze and know who got it right. And it's pitch!